Hi everyone, I hope you're all doing well. Sorry, I'm just distracted by the fact that there's a load of dead bodies here. Basically, let me catch you up. When we were last playing the other day, we just had a massive fight at a castle. Which was... well, a castle, like a little fort really, isn't it? Over here, Rabosh, that's where they were, all the way up there. And that's just a mess now. Everyone's dead. And then while that was going on, we had that little meeting with the king. And he was going to attack the Jewish quarter of the city, and he did exactly that. So, I did that little fight just because I had a load of stuff on me anyway, so I just got through that little fight, and now we're outside the city. But I am massively over-encumbered, and I had to pop a load of potions because I was struggling in the fight because I was already knackered from the previous one. Obviously, people not in the best position. Lots of people died. They were just slaughtering everybody. Civilians didn't really matter. I need to chat to this lady. No, not that lady. Where's she gone? Oh. No.
Look at him. Yes, bullet will be, but it will not be fast enough. Do not worry. We will manage like this for a
Oh, it is her. I was going to say.
I'm fine, lad. I thank you for everything.
So we saved her.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
Mein Gott, boy, have you not helped us enough already? Now we have to manage on our own.
I know this might not be the best time, but do you think we could talk about Martin?
What? You know my Martin?
I do. He's, well, he's my father.
Borjasem!
I mean, not actually by blood, but he raised me.
Mein Sis Kindele. Tell me, how is he?
He died. It's only been a few months.
Oh, the hen of Shutsura Bitsroir Hayem.
Sigismund burned down my village. Pa went to help Ma. Well, they both died there.
I am sorry to hear that, lad. But that is the Martin I knew. He always put others first. At least you survived. That would make Martin happy.
Well, I'm sorry I don't have better news to give you.
Do not worry about it. I am just sad he died before he could meet Samuel.
Is everything all right?
Yes, do not worry. We were just talking about Martin.
How did you meet Martin, if I may ask?
Let's get the backstory.
It was such a long time ago. He wanted to open a blacksmith shop in town, but there was no place among your people, so he tried his luck in our quarter.
And that's where he met you.
The rabbi gathered the good men so they could decide whether we wanted to have a goy blacksmith. And Martin wouldn't stop looking at me all night. Then it went schlag auf schlag.
So what happened that made Martin leave you?
My Martin would never leave me. My father found out we were seeing each other and did his best to drive him away. To marry a goy is isur de Ryzen, forbidden. But Martin would not give in, and we kept seeing each other, until one day, I was ubore.
That means pregnant.
Yes. My father knew that if word got out, he would not be able to avoid the shame. So he did not miss a beat and took me out of town in secret. I did not even have time to tell Martin the news. I was gone for almost 4 years. In the meantime, my father told everyone that he had married me off. But my husband died. And he only let me come back when he was sure people had accepted it.
What a weird world they live in. And probably we live in as well.
did Martin not go looking for you when you suddenly disappeared?
People said he did go looking for me, even as far as Colin, but he did not find out anything at all.
If only he had gone all the way to Prague.
Even if he went to the very edge of the world, it would not have been enough. Father would have hidden me somewhere else.
And what about you? Did you ever find another man after that?
No. My father called me a widow, so I stayed a widow.
And he didn't try to find anyone else for you?
You know he did, but it never worked out. I made sure of that.
Then did you ever go looking for Martin?
I asked around, but no one remembered anything. Or they chose not to. That was probably my father's doing too. And I could not just leave and go looking for him around the world. I had to take care of Samuel. That was the most important thing.
All right. That's about it.
Before you go, tell me, what was Martin like as a father?
Well, he was strict with me, but not too much. Especially in the forge, he worked me hard. I dream about him quite often. About that last day and what he said to me while we were forging a sword together. He said a life of adventure can be over before it begins. And that blacksmithing might be a dull job, but I keep my head on my neck.
He was absolutely right.
Well, look at me now.
I was going to say, look at us now.
Our lives. Martin would be proud of you. He raised you well.
I'm sorry to keep you this long, but... well, I never thought I'd have a brother, even if not related by blood.
Well, I did not expect that either. And thank you, my almost brother. If it was not for you, I do not know how today would have ended. What are your plans now?
I'll go back to the Devil's Den. To Zizka and the others. We need to figure out what to do next.
I will see you there then. But first, I have to escort everyone to Colleen. I do not want anything to happen to them on the way.
Everything should be all right now.
Take care of yourself, dear brother. I will...
Fine. Don't think we need to do too much else here now. We do need to go there to continue the quest. What I do want to do is I'm just going to have a venture up here because there is a quest there and I'm just curious what's up there. I assume that I could safely go back into the city still. I assume. Because they wouldn't necessarily be looking for me there. That might be famous last words. I need to sell stuff, so I actually do need to go back into the city. Where's the nearest entrance? Right there. Oh, vitality and perk point for carrying so much. Excuse me for one brief moment while I do something. You can watch the pretty scenery in the background. Yes, no, that's fine. Apologies. Sure, my microphone was behaving. I always check it now before I start the stream to make sure it's not fuzzy or anything with the connection. Oh, I forgot to do it. I can't get on my horse because I'm overweight, so... And my horse is already full of junk. There's sheep around in the moat. Is it technically a moat if it's not full of water? There's a question. Oops, where's the nearest... Aha. armory there. I got a bunch of weapons, bunch of armor. I think most of the weapons I managed to put on my horse. That's mostly armor to sell. I couldn't just leave all the juicy bits of armor. I restrained myself and only picked up stuff that seemed worth quite a lot. But there was so many bodies. Just would have been such a waste to leave it there. Greetings to you too, stranger, I guess. Why did it? What? Why did that person, like, be looking at me? Is this closed? What time is it? Guess they're not open yet. I need to wash myself. While I wait for that to open, I guess. I don't know why that person was looking at me as if I was doing something shifty. And the symbol came up, but that was a guard who just walked past and they didn't seem fussed. Oh, this is the area of the city where they burned it down. I just realized I'm covered in blood, that's all. There's gotta be a barrel to wash myself in somewhere around here. Disappointing that I can't do it there, to be honest. You know, when I don't want these things, there's some everywhere. When I do want one, I can never find one. That person there. Oh, he wants something, that's why. No, I can't help you out. Go away. I'm busy looking for somewhere to wash myself.
Come and take your pig.
Begging monk. Oh, weaponsmith here. Okay. Handy. There's somewhere to sell weapons. How can there be no tubs to wash myself suddenly? Oh, there we go. That's got to be one. No, it's an empty tub. It's the right type of tub. It's empty. Tavern. Taverns usually have one. Be out the back.
Today's a scorcher.
Didn't know there was a tavern here, to be honest. It's like buy a city map in these places. Aha! Finally.
Lord be with you.
Much better. Right. Hopefully by the time we walk back down there, we can sell all of this gear. Which reminds me, actually, I was going to have a quick look. I think some of the armor... Oh, I got these as well. They're worth a lot. I found a couple of those in the end. All things considered. Right. Why is there eerie music playing? I don't like that. So what I was looking at was none of these hats matter. But there was some... Those are the gloves, which are worth more than mine and are better than mine. So it would make sense to equip those, because they are an improvement. And then sell the rest. And then down here there was definitely something else. I've got those on. Is it a Saxon plate legs I was wondering about? No, they're worse. And they're also worse because, well, they're the same type, but they're just a different colour. Sure there wasn't... I think it was these Saxon plate legs, but actually they're not as good. I think that's what I was looking at. So more stuff to sell. Should be able to get rid of quite a few bits and pieces.
Lord be with you.
I got a new... I leveled up. Oh, handy. The stores still aren't open yet.
Oh, if it lasts.
I'm seeing the weapon shop here. I could probably sell the hammers here. Just wait an hour. Or 2 hours. I'm definitely going to be open by 10.
God grant you health.
Oh, it's you. Sorry.
That was weird. Just because I was stood there.
You can't be here.
Oh. I just want to go shopping.
Next time, don't come in here without permission.
That's weird.
Do your shopping here and you're in the clear. Careful.
Baffled. Surely they should be open by now. Right there, Mutt. Where you got to?
It is better to learn with a true meister like me. I heard that
This one's open. Don't know what's up with that shop.
Good to see you, lad. How can I help you today, friend?
I want to sell you stuff.
I'll have a look at the wares.
How much do you have? You only have 800. That's alright. So... Which is that? We're already at 820. Is that guess that's just, yeah. I'm not going to get anything else out of him. I've said 3 helmets. See if we can haggle him up a bit.
Sure, why not? Finally, a reasonable sum. Thank you, and a good day to you, friend.
Yeah, cheers for all your money.
any man to measure his sword against mine.
And this guy's selling armor, I guess.
Lord be with you. What do you need?
I'll have a look at the wares.
Oh, he has no money at all. Okay. Well, that's not very good.
Let's talk about the price.
Sure, why not? Aye, you'll convince me with that price. As you're doing
Does not
business.
believe my word
Take care.
may try his skill against mine. I challenge any man.
What do you need, my friend?
What do you sell?
I'll have a look at the wares.
Weapons. You might as well have all of them. No point, he can't afford all of them. He can afford one of them. Literally, he can afford one.
I hope you'll be satisfied, my friend.
I'm just giving it to him as is, because... not worth haggling over that one. Right. Let's go and see if our friend down there has any...
We'll finish this quickly.
Stop fighting! Slice him up! Nice!
always a fight going on. At least I'm not involved in it this time. It's nice not to be involved in it.
Come and take your pick.
Cabbages! I was about to say something is damaged, but of course it'll be the thing I was wearing. I'll get repairs here, hang on.
What would you like?
I need something repaired.
Just the stuff I'm wearing.
Tools! Iron tools! Tools here!
Someone just walked into me and knocked me away.
Don't
How
be coy.
rude.
My wares will bring you joy!
Fine day for some fine wares. Come and take your
Come
pick.
back anytime, friend. What will it be? Show me your wares.
Now I'm going to sell him a lot of stuff. He wants some hats. That's what he wants. Hats. Oh. Can't even afford the expensive one. How about that one? That one. And... you buy something off me that's worth 200-ish? Yeah. Noble's gauntlets. Perfect.
Word about the price. All right, I'm listening. Finally, a reasonable sum.
Take all your money off you. Thank you. This guy will buy a hammer.
Willkommen. Schön dich zu sehen. Was willst du?
Show me your wares.
Should have. You know what I should do is repair my sword actually while I'm here. He would buy the hat, but for a much lower price. So we won't do that. I'm going to sell him those.
Would you repair a few things for me?
Great. You made a fine purchase, friend.
Good.
Hot lids.
Okay.
Finest mugs.
Weapons sold. I still need to clear the horse off.
Leather water skins. Leather.
There is apparently a mod that you can get to give the vendors more cash so they can just buy everything off you. Save you having to spend ages going around the mall trying to sell stuff. Maybe I should get that. Because I am terrible for picking everything up.
Good day to you. What would you like?
Show me your wares.
You have 890, so you will buy some hats.
I'd like to do something about that price. All right, I'm listening. Finally, a reasonable... I hope you'll be satisfied, my friend.
I'm going to end up getting robbed or something and losing all my money at some point, I'm sure. Right. I've got 11 grand now. That is a lot of money. The next trader is up there. I'm still overweight. So we might as well go up and sell this.
Good day to you.
Should have done this while I was offline. Apologies. At least you get to see the nice city still. I can't decide if it's foggy today in the city or it's the smoke from the fact that burnt down the Jewish quarter. Could be either. Don't walk towards me like you're gonna ask me something. People have this look on their face. Like they're gonna ask you to do them a favor or request. No. No. There's the armourer.
Greetings to you.
He's a bit out of the way.
But your father's still alive, isn't he?
Aye, but he drools all over himself. Guten Tag, mein Freund. Ich bin gleich bei dir. Was wünschst du, mein Freund?
Trade, trade. Please at least take my last 2 hats. Yes. It's about all he's going to take. Fine.
Let's talk about the price.
Versuchen wir's. Ja, das ist gut. Finally a good price.
That guy spoke a lot of
Bis bald.
German. Kind of there now, aren't we? In terms of sold stuff. I don't know what these shops are around here. I'm just going to go around and have a look and see if I can sell anything else, because I don't have much left. Why do I have something broken? What am I wearing that's damaged? The noble's hood? I need to go to the tailor anyway. Oh yeah, loads of my coat and stuff's damaged. Fine, so I need to go to the tailor anyway, so that's pretty handy. What's for sale around here? No armor. Some of the traders you can't interact with, which is a bit of a shame. I'm surprised they don't, like, all the traders aren't just accessible, like, most of them have general wares, I guess. Would make sense to me. Yeah, repairs at this tailor, hopefully. Entrance around here. I'm moving a lot faster already, which is good.
Linen canvas, the softest. Grüß Gott. Was wünschst du?
What do you have for sale?
If they'll buy anything off me. No, they won't.
Wie schade. Auf Wied-
I need something repaired.
Vielen Dank. Es war mir eine Freude mit dir.
Nearly sorted on the weight front. Just need to sell a few more bits of armor. I could just sell them for less to the weaponsmith, I guess. What's this? It's a general trader. I don't know if he will buy
Was möchtest du?
Show me.
any armor, but we'll see. I will buy everything, I guess. Okay. His prices aren't great, but they're not terrible either. He just has no money. So I can sell him. I should sell him something that's weighing a lot, shouldn't I? That's what I should do. Like those there. That's more. He can't afford that. He can afford just short on that.
Word about the price.
Gut, versuchen wir's.
I will let him have it for however much he has.
That and a little tip.
Oh, nein. Vielen Dank. War ein gutes Geschäft. Auf Wiedersehen.
Fine. So he took it, and I gave him a little bit of cash to take those, apparently. Weirdly. That's an interesting outcome. I mean, I'm pretty close now. Seems well, I'll have a sip of my tea before it goes cold. There's a smithy there. I wonder if it's worth just checking here to see if we can sell anything there. Because the blacksmiths usually have stuff for sale. And they will buy armor. Come on, doggo. That's it there. Oh, I guess I have to go around this side. Oh god, there's a blacksmith.
Good day to you.
Show me.
He doesn't have much money. Oh wow, he would pay me a lot for those gloves. That's more than the other people. Oh, he won't buy everything though. Interesting. What anything that's about hourglass gauntlets, the ones I was using, but not as good as these ones. That's it.
Thank you. And a good
Tell you
day.
what though. That starts. I don't want to start blacksmithing. I just suddenly thought, does he have
What do you have for sale?
recipes? Because I haven't really done much blacksmithing, but he does. Oh. Just horseshoes. Is that really all he's got?
Why are you wasting my time if you don't want anything then? Eh?
Because you don't have anything useful. It's your own fault. Right. Map. Best tipster there. Bathhouse round there. We'll just find another trader.
Careful.
Of some description.
Oh, you mutt.
And then I can get rid of the last few bits. I've been down this back alley before, I don't think. I just think it's probably going to end up being a dead end. Oh no, we're okay. It is interesting that there's like people just going about their daily lives as you go past. Well, how have I come out at? Oh, I'm here. Okay. See if we can go around to the bathhouse and get washed up and healed.
Now I will tell you the amazing things I've seen and experienced. In the south, I saw a land without end, all covered in sand, hot and dry, with no fresh water.
At least I'm walking at a bit more speed now.
I've traveled the whole world, and now I will tell you the amazing things I've seen and experienced. In the south, I saw a land without end.
Same to you.
Noblemen shall no longer look down their noses today. Greetings to you.
Christ, what now? Look what I have for you.
There you go, have a salami. Houndmaster leveled up, nice.
I'm expecting an important visitor, and I want you to take good care of him. Just point him out, and I'll treat him like a king. I knew I could rely on you. Just hang in there, and you'll be in clover. What do you mean? Let's just say that clever, hard-working girls like you are wasted among those other ninnies. Instead of warming beds and scrubbing blokes' arses, you could work directly for me.
What would that mean for me?
Less worries for me.
Interesting.
More money for you. But now, back to work. We can talk about that after you've taken care of my special guest.
Special guest? Don't think they're talking about me. I don't want to know who your special guest is.
What do you want?
No, she's not going to tell me.
What'll it be this?
Tend to my wounds.
Great, but it'll cost you.
I'll gladly
Well, it's
pay.
cheaper today.
Wonderful. You'll see. You'll be happy to come back here.
It's usually 20 odd. Half of this game is keeping clean.
I reckon that's it. Take care of yourself out there, friend. Christ! Pardon me.
What is damage that I'm wearing? Crossbow is a bit damaged. But it's seemingly implying my armor's damaged. Oh, there. The work boots. Ah, okay. Okay. That's... okay, yeah. Fine. So, technically I need a leather worker then. Because the tailor doesn't do that. I don't know if the saddlers work with leather. But I can't remember if they do that as well. Is there anything I can take at the minute to increase my carry weight? got 3 points to spend here. Strength probably, if anywhere. Pack mule. Taking pack mule. Huzzah!
You're acting like a child. Go and whistle somewhere else.
Everyone's always so upset when you whistle.
Easy. Easy.
Just gonna go and check if the saddler will repair my boots. It's technically leather working, so, and they do leather, so maybe?
Hey, innkeeper, that beer.
Always got heartburn just before it snowed.
Greetings.
Would you repair it?
Leather pouches.
He will.
Pouches, belts, straps, all from the finest leather. Great. Come back any. What do you need?
Out of interest, what kind of
What do you
boots
have
can I
for sale?
buy? Everything's boring. I currently have level 3 work boots, so firm boots. I'm looking at the not huge difference, is it? Doesn't really change anything.
Why are you wasting my
Fine.
time? You don't want anything. Hats, spurs, or
Right, happy days. I want to go up to here. Just because I want to see what's out there.
a fine day for some fine wares. Come and
Where's the nearest exit? Opposite way.
Easy. Easy.
Yes, you don't want to run. I know we're inside the town.
Where are you headed? Come back. We need to talk.
God bless.
Don't know if that guard was talking to me or not, but I'm just gonna ignore him and continue on my merry way.
Quick!
It's such a pretty game.
Ka! Ka!
Yeah, I was quite disappointed. I thought in that fight I was going to get to fight Erik. Because he did appear in the area, but we kind of ran away. Never mind.
Go! Ka! Ka!
Poor dog is having a teleport along with me. I've never noticed that before.
Quick! Ka! Ka! Go!
Oh. We're worn out and so is the horse.
Go! Ka! Ka!
Actually a perk that makes it easy to run across open ground, but I don't know if I've taken it already. We're almost there. Oh, there's some kind of little village or something here. Or some huts. What to do with the miners? You discovered the cat woman. Like crazy cat lady?
Greetings.
It's like a Simpsons thing. Where's the... I heard a cat, I don't see the cat.
Where did you come from? What are you doing here?
It depends. I think you're hiding something. Or am I wrong?
Here? Me? Nothing. Nothing at all. You better not hang around. Just go. I like my peace, you know?
Calm down. I was just passing by.
Then don't stop and keep going. You won't be seeing anything interesting here.
All right. I better go.
Go! And keep an eye on that beast. I'll be with you.
I don't trust her. She got a body buried here or something.
Hey! What are you doing here? You're not a...
Just crawl my way in. Cats everywhere. That is a skull, right? There's dead rats in there. Dagger. I'm more concerned about the skull. I take it she's a witch.
All right. I better go.
Go! And keep... See you soon, my friend.
Now she's saying, "See you soon, my friend." That's really jarring, and it happened a few times. Like they'll be rude to you or something, or they'll be polite and then suddenly very rude, cause whatever script kicks in. Almost that. I have no idea what this quest is. It's in the middle of nowhere. I'm not even sure why it's flagged up, since we haven't been over this way. That's an old mine shaft. At least we get to see a pretty bit of the map. Oh god. Hold that thought. Let me have a look on Steam. 48.5 hours apparently. Though a guy who was in the other day said they'd played 150 hours. And yeah, really enjoying it. It's much less clunky than the original game. But the guy who was on the other day said he'd done a lot of the side quests, and I've been avoiding a lot of the side quests in this area. Okay. A humble knight. Dog is very interested in whatever's in that chest. Well, there's two maps, which I didn't realise there was going to be two maps until I was sort of into the game a bit more. And this second map is huge, and there's loads of side quests, and they're all different, but there's just so many of them. You'd literally be here for a lifetime trying to play them all.
God bless. Greetings, knight. What brings you here?
I'm mourning. Can't you see?
Did someone die?
My hope. Not far from here, in Sedlets, is buried Sir Valentine. Have you heard of him?
I presume it was some relative of yours. Or a loved one, if you're mourning for him.
For him? Nay. It's a bit more complicated. Almost 200 years ago, Valentine accompanied the Abbot of Sedlets on a pilgrimage to the Holy Land. There, in the field of Akeldama, he took his sword.
What is this
and dug
quest?
A handful of dirt, which he brought here and scattered over the graveyard.
Yes. And that's why you're mourning?
My entire life, I've wanted to visit Valentine's grave and see his famous sword. But now that I am here, I'm unable to go inside. I felt so humbled.
I'm truly sorry to hear that. Can I help you in some way?
I don't know, friend. Unless, what if you went to the graveyard instead of me? You could find Valentine's grave and bring the sword here.
What?
Just so I could look at it. Then you would put it back. I'd pay you well for it.
You want me to go to the graveyard?
Yeah, I was going to
steal
say.
that sword from a grave?
Don't call it that. You're just borrowing it.
Can't you just go to the graveyard and look for yourself?
I've thought long and hard about it, and there's no other way. But I understand if you don't want to help me.
I don't know. I don't like the sound of it. I'd really have to think it over.
I understand. I wouldn't want to force you into it, but give it some thought.
Yeah, I don't really want to rob a graveyard. My dog does not like something over here. Has he got a dead body in here or something? Or is there animals? Ah, deer. Is that what you're barking at or growling at? Yeah, there's deer here. Because there's a hunting spot there. Come, magic horse, let's go. I just want to go on down here and have a look at this. What I assume is an abbey, which will be full of monks, I guess.
Quick!
I haven't been here before. It looks quite nice. I do like these areas with very nice buildings.
Quick!
Ah, there's a monastery. There we go.
My, what a beautiful horse.
There are a lot of graves here. Okay. I weirdly feel like there could be some skill trainers in here. Could be wrong. You know, let me in the nice building. Oh, that's cruel. What the fuck? I was expecting there to be bodies down here, but not like this. What the fuck is going on in this place? This doesn't feel very religious. Weirdly stacking up bones. There was a guy up on the hill that wanted me to steal a sword, if that's the quest. Otherwise, I don't have the other quest now.
God be with you, brother. Are you taking care of this chapel?
Mort
Oh, this
Hishith
guy.
is my name, good friend. Though all that is shall one day end. Fame and fortune are but clay. Ad honore domine.
Ah. I see. I think.
Though my eyes are old and dim, and I live apart from the world of men, I serve a cause that's good and sound. And companions have I underground.
But slow down. I can't keep up. So, you are the blind keeper of the ossuary?
You speak the truth. And now I ask, if you would help me with one task, will you help me take care of those who sleep below in eternal repose?
You need my help with something?
Christian bones in the church lie scattered. Bringing order to them is a very grave matter. If the prior should see the disarray, he'll send me packing this very day. Then what shall I do, sightless and old? Left alone in this world dark and cold, roaming the earth with a beggar's cane?
He speaks very weirdly.
In God's holy name.
Wait a moment. So, there are bones strewn about the chapel, and you want them tidied up?
Aye. 'Tis a job that some might find morbid, but fear not, good fellow. You'll be well rewarded.
I do like his rhymes.
All right then.
I'm going to help him just because I want to see where this is going.
Exactly.
Arrange the bones in pyramids. Make them nicely stacked. Build one out of pristine skulls. The second out of cracked. The third then build from arms and legs. And here there's quite a lot. But bear in mind the commandment... thou shalt not... thou shalt... Curses! None of the commandments rhymes with that.
Oh, look, stop with the rhymes, would you? Let's cut to the chase. I'm supposed to put the bones in 3 piles.
No, I'm not taking part in the Warner League.
The cracked one's in the second, and the third pile I build from the limbs?
As you say, so must it be. And you shall have a reward from me. To find the bones you'll be needing, though, there are 3 places you must go. But don't forget what lies beneath, and descend to the
I will explain that in a minute.
Many bones lie there in darkness, waiting for their rightful place.
I see. So I should gather the bones in the chapel and the crypt underneath, and make 3 pyramids out of them.
And should any bones remain, such as ribs and spines, sweep them up together into orderly confines.
What? I should sweep up the remaining bones too? I better go before you think of more chores.
God be with you. What makes a hole a grave for the dead? What makes a grave?
Anyhow, Warner League. I don't play a lot of 1v1. I've done ranked and stuff before, but I just find doing 1v1s a lot more stressful than doing team games. And as a result, I end up not enjoying it as much. And also, I have to play it a lot. to be good at it, and I just don't have the time to invest in it. But I can brag about my 100% success rate in ranked previously and leave it at that.
Seems it leads down into the bowels of the earth.
I knew I was going to fall down there.
Hey! Are you intact, my dear brother?
You met me in ranked once?
Every bone in my body.
That must have been a long time ago.
Your bones, and that's a fact. But they'll serve you much better inside you and intact. The place you're in is black as night. I'll throw you a torch. Let there be light. Look for bones along your way, after all. In the end, you'll have some benefit from your fall.
That wasn't me. It might have been someone using my name, but it wasn't me. A long time ago, someone had the name Mr. Bandana Official. And I have no idea who it was. No one ever came forward to say it was them, but it wasn't me. I haven't... as far as rank goes, you will find all my ranked games uploaded either on the main Bandana YouTube channel or on the Bandana RTS Casts and Stuff channel. There's a couple on there as well. But I've uploaded all the ranked games I played, which was like 10 or 12 or something. But that was over a year ago. So yes, it wouldn't entirely surprise me if someone had been using my name again, but there's so many bones down here, can I just say? You could just be mistaken. I should also note that usually if I'm playing the game, I don't use bandana. I usually have some silly name. Just for funsies. This game has so many dodgy tunnels. Interesting. There was another path down there I didn't follow. I might fall back down when I can sprint and have a look. Competitive 1v1 side of things can be a lot of fun.
Dust you are, to dust you shall return. And then I'll sweep you into a corner.
This is a very weird mission.
Damn, my back hurts so much. Might have found a new one here. What's this? It looks like some really old reliquary. What a rare find.
Bet that exists in real life.
Isn't it getting crowded in there?
This is a very big pile of bones.
First pyramid is done. Impressive, even if I say so myself. Marie. If I hadn't built it myself, it'd give me a scare. Just one more.
3 beautiful piles. I'm proud of myself. The old monk will be...
I think I still got a bone on me. And dude, 19 thigh bones.
Delighted. Where did that blind madman get to? He was sitting here the whole time, and now he's just vanished. I should ask if anyone saw him.
Probably a ghost. Yeah, I have a serious problem. My horse is full. Hey, Batmalam. How are you doing? And thank you for resubbing. Almost 2 years. I need to make you a new badge for 2 years. My horse is full as well. My horse is 462, 468. I've played Escape from Tarkov. I also played Stalker Gamma, and Stalker Gamma was painful at times because I couldn't walk very fast. Tarkov is a special game.
I'm looking for the keeper of the local chapel. His name's Morticius, a wispy fellow. Speaks in verse. I did some work for him, but he disappeared just as he was about to pay me.
Youngster, you ought to sleep more and drink less. Otherwise, you'll come to a bad end.
What do you mean by that?
Morticius was the keeper of the ossuary, all right. Only he died before you was even born.
What? Morticius is dead?
As sure as there's a God in heaven.
But I spoke to him. He wouldn't stop babbling in verse.
For Christ's sake, old Morticius couldn't even read, let alone compose verses. Are you sure you weren't imagining it?
Very sure. I have to find him. He owes me for the work I did.
Go back to the ossuary, then. You'll find him lying in the crypt alongside the other dead monks. Wait, what did this fellow want from you, anyway?
I had to tidy up all the bones in the chapel and arrange them into pyramids.
What? You fooled around in my chapel? May the Lord protect you if you've done any ungodly business in there. Come now, show me. What in God's name? You did all this by yourself?
Well, yes.
Well, friend, you're quite the worker. What a mess this place was. I still have to do a bit of work here, but I'll do that myself. I'll keep it like this. People from all over the land will come here just to see this.
Well, that's nice and all. But I don't suppose you'll pay me for it, will you?
You suppose correctly. A job well done should be a reward enough for you.
I want to see if he's down here.
What's this? This corpse must have been lying here for several decades, but it looks like he died yesterday. God, our Heavenly Father, have mercy.
Dead end. I thought you might actually be down here. That's why I came back for a look.
This looks like the crypt for the monks. Wonder how long they've been lying here.
There was another path here. This. Oh, it's blocked off immediately. That's never mind. Worth a silly look. Right. Ugh. Well, it was indeed a weird mission. You leave the doggo alone, Razzle Dazzle. Praise the doggo. Or we feed it, one of the two. Don't dig up the graves. Don't do that. Have some salami. Did I drop it? Yes.
You silly mutt.
And Henry is always hungry. The character is just permanently hungry. Can't eat that. Not good eating that either. Dried apple it is. Oh. Technically, I didn't eat the dried apple. I just moved it. There we go. Come on, Mutt.
Nice and slow.
Let's try not to walk on the graves. Be respectful of the dead. Since we just moved a load of bones around. And the cyclone on Friday. Oh dear. I hope it's not too bad for you. This map is big. Right, let's fast travel here. Probably should have found somewhere to sleep. Never mind. It's fine. We can see when we get there. I'm genuinely surprised we didn't get attacked. I could also... and don't think that wouldn't happen in this game, Razman. Have you played Kingdom Come Deliverance, Razman? I don't know if it's in your wheelhouse of games. Oh, you finished it? You okay. Well, there you go, then. It's Godwin. They go to sleep. Yeah, I wasn't sure if you played other games. I just assumed you played, you know, Wargame Red Dragon. I think the first game was the same, wasn't it? I have a lot of money already, to be fair. You only play 2 hours of Wargame a week. What? What is this? Do your viewers know this? I think they'd be horrified.
God grant you health.
Do you play Warno the rest of the time? On a secret second account? Just Razman. He just has 2 accounts and plays against himself. You want to call them people? He's tried Warno. He can't stomach it. He keeps trying, bless him. He keeps trying. Every time there's a big update, he comes back. Yes, man. Do you only have the one YouTube channel, or do you have one for like your other games that you play as well? Oh my god, there's so many skilled people here now.
If you are getting ready for a fight, count me in, cher ami.
You mean the American YouTuber?
This may be cured Babylon's hangover.
You have a kind master, eh, doggy? One beer after another.
So, I know it's not you because I know his brother.
Morning, Kamoshko.
Dry Devil is a good character, yes. I'm trying to decide what do you teach?
Tell me something about yourself. We barely...
No cóż, nie znamy się, ale przeszkadza ci to?
What? Speak slower. I can't understand you at all.
A co mnie to obchodzi? Wiesz co? Jak chcesz ze mną pogadać, to przynieś mi beczkę piwa i 100 dziewów. Jak już to razem wypijemy i się zabawimy, to dogadamy się bez problemu.
Yes, I was going to say you'll get it because I suppose a lot of people won't. But it always makes me chuckle because it's like they'll say something in English and there'll be random German words. I found a couple of vendors that speak mostly German. I mean, it's entertaining for me because obviously I know a lot of the words, but I can imagine it might be annoying for people who don't know any German, to be honest. Teach me how to fight with a saber. It's not really... I don't really use a saber, but then he uses a shield, to be fair. Maybe he's the right guy to ask. The other guy uses a shield as well, doesn't he? I'm not convinced he'll be much use. Now he uses a sword and shield. Hey, Reef. No worries, Roseman. Have a good night, dude. Sleep well. Thank you for stopping by. And sharing your lies. Guns only brought us bad luck. I assume you've played it. I'm just after the bit where they sacked the Jewish quarter of the city. So we're like back at the Devil's Den. No, okay, I was kind of hoping that he's going to do shooting, apparently. I was hoping he would teach sword and shield. Have you finished it, Reef?
You boy! You free me from stocks! I never...
Do you have any specific...
Hey!
I'm listening.
Really?
Aye, really.
You want my sausage? You'll never find better.
What are you blabbering about? What sausage?
Proper one. Full of goodness. Maybe not smell so good, but taste good when you hold nose.
Yeah, there are so many side quests. It's ridiculous. I've left a lot of them. I must be like 49 hours in now, because I was 48 and a half before. So, the amount of time it would take if I did all the side quests as well, it'd just be absolutely insane. Brilliant game so far, though. Very much enjoying it.
Please tell me you're talking about food.
Yeah, I talk about sausage. What else? Janosch's sausage. Ah, I see. You think I means big, huge salami in my hose, eh? He's not for just anybody. Me? I am decent Christian.
I'll take it.
You will not be sorry. Come back when it is nice and firm. It melt in your mouth. You see.
Firm? Well, all right. What'd you do before they locked you?
What do you think? I steal food. You know that, hey? Ah, you mean before, like
Reforge
back.
it?
I was locked up then.
Oh, I see you're one lucky bloke. Also for food?
No, because of war. They take me prisoner. Want to chop my head off, but then find out I am a cook.
You're a cook?
No, but they not know that. So they lock me up in Castle on Rap.
And what did you cook for them? Sauerkraut?
Lucky there was Serbian cook there. He teach me everything. If you no have blue blood, being cook is not bad, eh?
Yeah.
And how did it all turn out?
Cook catch plague and die. Me? I escape back to Bohemia.
Teach me something then. Maybe it'll come in handy.
It will take some time, but you give me some coin, and I teach you what you want.
Okay, so he would teach heavy weapons, thievery, stealth, survival. Okay. Fine. I haven't done anything with that sword yet. It's just sat there. Technically, my agility isn't high enough to use it. As nice as it is. I've been using this nice little sword and a shield. Oh, yeah. Interesting. I probably have enough of that steel. Because I think I have some on the horse. Alright, and I have some, possibly some in my other containers. Oh, yeah, don't. Interesting, nonetheless. Well, there you go. I didn't know you could reforge it. What does this guy teach?
What do you think of...
Well, but a man...
How do you get on?
Oh, needless to say, Godwin and Jip.
I'm skimming through this because I just want to know.
Have you met...
In a dish and in drinking...
Have you had the...
Samuel.
What do you think is...
The Chevalier. That takes a lot more...
What do you think of...
Ah.
You think so?
My instinct rep...
What do you think of
A good walk now. And that is just...
How do you get...
Oh, but he was wrong.
Sir Vaculin, where does the name Brabant come from?
That is one day, or would you...
There's a lot of interesting stories.
Lockery on aucun... There's two. She clapped first, le griffe, even so. And if you...
Tell me this.
Bien. As I say, the Carouge killed le blessed. So, that is how I...
Ah,
You still have... It was one of the greatest half of friends I could have...
He talks a lot.
thanks for sharing your stories with me, Sir Vaculin. Tell me.
After all, I thought it...
Only...
Précis...
What other...
in a minute...
I'd like to learn.
It will take some time. Acquiring my art came at great cost, so I cannot pass it on for free. Especially now, when I have been injustly stripped of my... What would you like to hear?
I think we do
I
that.
want to know how French knights wield a sword.
Eh bien, you, les Bohemians, you fight like lions, just like the Germans. It's all brute force and frenzied roaring. The French chevaliers are like stags, agile and majestic, but nonetheless effective for all that. They move with the grace and elegance of leaping dolphins, while their swords are as lethal as a shark's jaws. I will tell you about dolphin and shark some other time. Now, I will show you some moves so that you do not cut such a pitiful figure in combat. Allons-y, mon ami. Let us not waste any time.
Only an hour. It's not bad. So he'll teach us swordsmanship, so we can level that up at least. Which is indeed, it's level 20 anyway. Ah. I have so many points to spend. I'm not going to read through them now. It'll take me ages. I need to go through them all and have a proper look.
Just a moment.
I guess we chat with Zishka then and see what he has to say. Oh man, he's just gone out. He's just gone through this door.
Hey, where's that beer?
He's limping a bit.
I bring bad news from Kuttenberg. Erik's soldiers and the town rabble have torched the Jewish quarter. Fortunately, we saved most of the people. But I doubt they can form an alliance with us now.
Fuck. Where are they now?
Samuel and the rabbi took those who survived to Colleen.
Shit. We have to find Dry Devil and Capon and decide what to do next.
Well, Samuel said he wants to be around for that, and we should wait for him.
I see. But if he's gone to Colin, he won't be back till tomorrow. Oh well. At least we'll have time to get everything ready.
All right. I'll come tomorrow then.
Okay.
Your hand cannon.
But we shot that mare beautiful.
How do you know? Who did you ambush?
This man actually jumped up.
Just you.
I was.
And you still have.
Sane baby, I reckon.
How long have you?
Then I can.
Who taught you?
No one.
That command.
No. Once they stop.
That's exactly what.
More or less.
What on
Just
earth?
trying to get through to see what he'll tell me he teaches.
Why were you?
I fuck up.
It's going to be about shooting, isn't it? That's one I haven't learnt is Master Strike. Just quickly on my phone. Does it? Reef, if you're still there, do you know who does sword training for Master Strike in this part of the world? Because I had the guy in the first map area, but I'm not sure if I can even go back to the first map area from here. So there's bound to be somewhere here. There we go. Exactly what I want to know. Is there a way to learn Master Strike in the Kuttenberg region? Like a Dry Devil will do it. Okay. Please kick my ass.
Can we fight together?
What would you prefer, real or practice weapons?
I just want to practice.
And what's your weapon of choice?
I'll take a short sword and shield.
What do you want me to tan your hide with?
You take a long sword.
As you wish. Shall we get cracking?
Let's leave it for another time.
What's wrong? Lost your nerve?
I'd like to learn a new combat technique.
Certainly. I'm just about bored to death, so...
There we go. Strong Eagle. Learn that, which is just a good
I'll show you one of my
technique.
best tricks with a sword. Or how to quickly send the bastard who's against you to the devil. But it can only be done with a sword. And what's more, you can't have a shield in your other hand.
I kind of want a shield one, but then I might as well do the...
Let's fight.
You want the rough stuff? Or should I be gentle with you? Yeah. Practice or real weapons, I mean.
It's not particularly forthcoming. Hang on.
Let's fight with real weapons.
All right.
It's not very forthcoming in any of these threads how you actually talk him into it.
I'll make do with just you.
Prepare for a thrashing.
That'll do. I've had enough for today.
Had enough? You gave up fat.
Talk to him about his name. Maybe he'll be more forthcoming with this stuff.
All right, on my. It certainly can't. That name.
How do you know?
He said. I thought we were.
What did he get for it?
First thing he. But
How long have you...
It's been...
So you were...
That's what. I don't give a shit.
Ah.
Based on what you do. When everything is fucked.
I have no idea then. Unless that the Master Strike is that anyway. Okay, I need to figure out what it is and put a video up as a little guide to this, because the answer is not anywhere sensibly from a Google search. So that's going to get a lot of views. Oh well. That's an issue for tomorrow, I guess. We'll have to have a better search and move faff around. But if he does it, it's not very forthcoming exactly what it is. Can I just advance time to tomorrow?
Can we start the meeting? We don't have much time.
Aye, we're all waiting. Right, gentlemen. I think it's clear to all of you what a shitty fucking
I can
mess
advance
we're
time,
in.
excellent.
We were caught off guard at Rabosh.
And they nearly fucking kill us all.
Yes, and they attacked the Jewish quarter.
Thanks a lot for reminding me. I almost forgot.
At least Henry here and Kubienka got most of the people out.
That's true. Good work, men. How did it all go down?
It was a massacre. They shot at us from the ramparts, broke through the gate. We were on the back foot the whole time.
Yeah. But we also sent a lot of the bastards to hell. They thought they'd loot and torch the whole place, but we scared them shitless.
It is nice that you found my people's suffering so entertaining. But what I want to know now is how you all intend to avenge them.
Well, what do you have in mind?
We shouldn't give up. That's the main thing.
Except
Fail.
Sigismund has the League of Lords and a whole fucking army. And what do we have?
Oh, it was successful.
Fuck all! Come on, lads. Jobst will bring his army soon. It'd be fucking mad to try on anything big before that.
It might take weeks for them to arrive. Von Berghoff will have found and caught us by then. We have to get rid of Von Berghoff. It's because of him that we're in the situation we're in, after all.
You mean in the shit, Sir Hans? Need to mince words.
Von Berghoff's too powerful. We don't stand a chance against him. But it was Erik who led the attack on the Jewish quarter. He's the one we should strike at.
But that wouldn't do us much good. Besides, who knows where the bastard is now? No, Sir Hans is right. We should get rid of von Berghoff.
That fucker is Sigismund's right hand. So we'll chop it off.
Why kill him? You know what ransom we can get for that bastard.
Are you all fucking daft? Von Berger was holed up in Malishal, so unless any of you can fly, we can't get to him.
Oh, that's true. To take a cost like
We
that,
know a
we
way
need
in.
other men, ladders, and maybe also trebuchet or cannon.
There's no maybe about it. We'd certainly need a cannon.
So we steal the one von Berghoff, use at Nebakov.
Well, why don't we just steal all the silver from the Italian court and buy our own, eh? Use your head before you open your mouth.
Hang on. Maybe Janosch's idea isn't all that bad.
How do you mean?
I recently sent Catherine to spy on Sigismund's military camp near Opatovitz. She told me von Berghoff has his cannon stashed away there. But it seems things are getting a bit out of hand there. So the Prague regiment he's in charge of is going to move it to Sedlec. And it might not be that well guarded along the way.
Good idea. We'll wait till they set out and attack them.
Hold your horses. It won't be that simple. There's 1,000 things that could go wrong. What we need is for one of us to get amongst the Praguers, so he can keep an eye open and tell us when they're moving out.
And if we succeed, what then? There's 5.5 of us. Even with a cannon, that's not enough to take Malishal.
There's not much we can achieve on our own.
But show me the fool who'd want to join us.
There's always a few mercenaries around, right?
How are you going to pay them, eh? I sure as fuck haven't got the coin.
That's enough! Von Berghoff has to die. Painfully. And above all, as soon as possible. And if there are not enough of you, this might help.
Well, well. That's a sight for sore eyes. Why the fuck didn't you show us that earlier? We could have saved ourselves a lot of blathering.
We really appreciate it, son. Believe me.
And we won't mind if you've got a couple of more purses like that.
If you will permit, monsieur, I might be able to contribute. I know a few mercenaires in this part. They may not be la cavalerie royale, but for such a purse, they will gladly tear Malishov down stone by stone.
Ah, company of mercenaries, a surprise attack, and a cannon in reserve. We could do something with that, couldn't we?
Not so fast. We don't have the cannon yet.
Then we'll fucking get it. We'll find a good spot for an ambush and send someone into the camp to spy on them. What about you, Henry? You'll get yourself recruited into the Prague regiment, and when they take the cannon to Sedlec, you'll send us a message via Catherine.
Why me again?
Can't someone else go?
Me and Devil have to come up with a plan.
So always me.
Recognized, and the others, well, let's just say I give you the best chance of success.
All right, then.
That's settled, then. Henry will go to the camp. Catherine will tell you all you need to know. You'll find her in the bathhouse there. In the meantime, Ada here can go to Malishov and find out how von Berghoff and his people are stationed there. But look, don't touch.
Za kogo ty mnie kurwa masz?
A lot of soldiers need a lot to eat. We'll have to stock up.
I'll go hunting. This tavern's a bit crammed for my liking as it is.
And what are we going to do?
We're going to prepare a warm welcome for the Praguers.
What do you say, Sir Hinek?
Well, what the fuck are you all sitting here for? Didn't you hear? The fun's about to start!
Jolly fellow.
One beer.
Let's travel down here, and then probably best to ride from there. Any shops here?
A bit longer without food, and I'll really start to be grumpy.
This place is pretty small. Not going to be anything interesting here.
I really need to eat something.
You don't really need to eat something, Henry.
Whoa! Quick! Quick! Whoa! Whoa!
Oops.
Go! Quick!
Well, how did you just go in here?
Oi, you! Come here! Where do you think you're going?
Into the camp, of course.
Oh, aye. They can't wait to see you. Look here. No strangers are allowed in, so turn around and sod off back to the pile of dung you crawled out of.
All right, calm down. I'll go somewhere else.
And bloody stay there. Get lost, or you're going to bugger off. Well, or you're going to bugger off.
Stall gap. Meant for it. Once I'm in, I guess. There she is.
I should eat something. What happened at Nebakov after the Praguers took the fortress?
You're asking me?
No, of course. I know you weren't there, but maybe you heard something. You know what goes on, right? I only remember that diabolical shot. Nothing after that.
That must have been really terrible. I heard the shot all the way from Troskowitz. I'm afraid all I know is when they took the fortress, von Aulitz's men hanged everyone they found there. I'm sorry, but most of ours got left behind there.
There was this healer called Clara there.
A girl of yours?
Maybe. She was really kind to me. Oh, my God.
Wait, Maybe she managed to save herself? Nobody would hang a young girl like that, would they? Oh, sorry. I shouldn't have said that.
Don't apologise. It's not your fault.
You have to live every day like it's going to be your last. That's all you can do in our trade.
Do you know if Michael, the adjutant, survived?
I'm afraid I do know. Zizka said the shot killed him on the spot.
Did you know him?
Aye. He was a good man. He saved my life once.
Oh, I didn't know that. Do you want to talk about it?
Not now, thanks. Some other time, maybe.
Thank you. That's all.
I'm sorry I can't tell you more.
No, that's all right. Thanks.
Ah, there you are.
Henry? What are you doing here?
Zizka sent me.
That was, again,
Is there
a
someone
little
we
bit
can talk?
weird.
In private,
Just
I mean.
completely different conversation started.
You've come up with another plan, haven't you? All right. But you better come this evening. We're too easily seen right now.
Let's steal some food.
Greetings to you.
Might not be able to steal the food.
Oh, you pooch.
I mean...
I'm here.
So I see. But you're too early. I said the evening. Haven't you got anything to do? Take a walk.
Fine, I'll take a walk through the camp. If I get arrested, I'm blaming you, though. Maybe I can find somewhere to sell stuff.
Greetings to you.
Good day to you.
Good day. Good day.
Nem kellett volna beleütnöd az orrodat!
Aha! Eating from the pot, and we're not even stealing. Awesome.
Hey! You can't just go and eat our food!
Nincs esélyed, nyomorú.
I disagree. Said I could just eat from it.
The south I saw a land without end.
Come on then! Let's see what you're made of, you bastard! Punishment by the blade! My... Ah!
I can't kill the entire camp. That's ridiculous. Didn't say I was stealing. It just said I could eat from the pot. That's a bug, obviously.
Henry, come here. I need to talk to you.
Oh. Oh, he wants to chat anyway. Okay.
Henry, You have no idea how glad I am to see you alive and all in one piece. I was really worried about you. I prayed to Our Lady the Protector to watch over you in Kuttenberg. It's good she heard my pleas.
Thanks for putting in a good word. It definitely came in handy, because it wasn't nice at all. Lots of violence and death, countless foes. We could have easily kicked the bucket any moment.
God damn! What happened there?
I don't know if words are enough. Simply... it was just like Scallis. Confusion, screaming, dying, and then the flames. The worst part came when the gate fell. It was as if the bloody gates of perdition opened for a moment, and hell surged into the world.
God protect us! God damn it! I should have gone there too. I could have been some use at least.
I'm always glad to fight by your side, but you wouldn't have changed anything there. There were too many of them. And when the whole street was thronged, there was no stopping it. All we could do was try to hold back Erik's people as long as possible, so the locals could flee to the synagogue. See, there's a hidden tunnel inside it, leading out of the city.
Fucking tunnels! Ugh. But thank Christ for them. What about Liechtenstein?
He's fine. And he managed to get those mysterious documents of his out. He left with the survivors for Colleen.
Praise God. He's from an old and glorious house. It'd be a dreadful pity if he got left behind. The main thing is you got out. I was afraid I wouldn't be able to thank you properly for coming to Malashov for me.
No need to thank me.
I beg to disagree, my brave and faithful companion. First and foremost, be it known that if you should ever similarly find yourself in captivity, I swear before our Lord Jesus Christ that I shall come for you as you came for me. And secondly, I have something here for you. A truly knightly reward for your knightly deed. A hunting bow that has no equal in the province. I hope it'll brighten your thoughts after all those horrors. It can fell the mightiest buck deer and enchant many a doe. And besides, it has attached to it an enlightening history.
Well, I'm honoured. Thank you, friend.
Free stuff.
Please enlighten me, O noble sir.
According to legend, this bow belonged by right to Margrave Jobst of Moravia, who, however, was not worthy of it. And so, fate decreed that it fell into the hands of a proper knight.
What are you saying?
When I found out that Jobst would gladly leave me locked up, it got my blood up. So, to pay him back, I relieved him of the bow in Rabosh, and it was immediately clear to me that that bow should go to none other.
He stole the bow from the other guy. Oh dear.
Tivole. You can't just steal a bow from the Margrave. When he finds out...
If he finds out, he can complain to the Lord of Perkstein. And when I have it out with him, that bow will be the last thing on his mind, believe me. It'd be great to try that bow out right away. We could ride out together on the hunt. Wine, bacon, wine, the deep woods, a quiver full of arrows, wine.
Can't do. Gotta go find
shoot
Catherine.
some deer and celebrate with wine. Like we used to do back home.
We only went hunting together once.
Yeah, but it was memorable. Don't tell me you wouldn't like to do it again. Because, as you yourself heard, there's no reasonable mission here for the noble lord of Leiper and Perkstein. So all I can do is head to the woods and make sure we don't die of hunger here. You'll come with me, right? We promised Shishka some meat, after all.
But I have work to do in Sigismund's camp.
The camp will still be there when we get back. Come on.
You never learn.
Kindly leave the preaching to Godwin and listen. I found this great spot in the forest near Bohunjevitz, an abandoned hunter's camp. I thought you might like to come with me, have a drink, chat, and do some hunting.
No, I want to continue the main
It's on
quest.
the way to Sigismund's camp.
I've got some things to do first.
No rest for the wicked, eh? Drop by when you're free then.
What is he giving me? What is this fancy bow? It's not as good as the Elm longbow. Unless I'm missing something. The power of that one's 200. I guess it doesn't need too much to use it, though. And Raniak's bow is the same as that one. It's worth a lot more, though. Because it is fully repaired. Not sure that conversation was of much help in the grand scheme of things, but never mind. Oh, I have to ride back here now. Don't think the other place is any closer. I will save when I get here this time, since the game didn't auto-save.
Quick! Quick! Ka! Quick! Ka!
I don't have to hold W, you're always telling me that.
Quick!
It's really weird not holding W when I'm using A and D to turn. So I will continue to hold W game.
Go! Quick!
We got back here pretty quickly, so that's fine. Right then.
Your men smashed all my pictures. And on top of...
Greetings, Henry.
What happened?
You're
Just skip through this conversation, so I've done it.
There was
a girl.
Maybe.
Wait, nobody. Oh, you have to. That's all.
Do you know?
I'm a.
Did you know?
Not now.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
No.
All right.
That's steel food. I made my horse teleport inside. Just out of interest. I assume I'm allowed to just stand here. Yes, I will eat something, Henry. I will eat something.
Hungry as a wolf.
It's now technically evening, but it's not dark yet, so...
I'm here.
So I see. Haven't you?
before I get in any trouble, I'm just having some of that, so I don't have to come all the way here again.
Oi! I don't know you. Come here. I'll make it sharpish.
The whole world, and now I will tell you the amazing
Leave it out,
things I've
watchdog.
seen and
A bit slow, are
experienced.
we?
In
Let's
the
see if
south,
you
I
understand
saw
my
land
fists.
without end.
You're not permitted to be here.
That is exactly why I saved. Didn't bother me last time. Now they're spotting me. Can't win. I'm just going to stand here. Oh, at the back. Oh. Sometimes it's very unpredictable when the game is going to decide to throw the shit at you. Right, now surely it's time.
I'm here.
Come. I know a place where nobody will disturb us.
Where's that?
Stop asking questions and start undressing.
You want to talk here?
You said you wanted privacy, didn't you? If anyone sees us here, they'll think you're just another customer. And relax a bit. You're as stiff as if you were waiting to be branded.
All right. But you could have warned me.
Come now, Henry. Don't say you've never had your back scrubbed by a woman.
Well, let's just say a couple of girls have seen my forging hammer.
Is that what you call it? Lord have mercy.
What are you laughing at?
I was just imagining the line of poor girls waiting for you to throw them down on your anvil and let them have it between their legs.
Can we just get back to the reason I'm here?
Very well. My bold blacksmith, as you wish. You say Zizka sent you.
That's right. It's about von Bergov's cannon and the Praggers who have it. I hear they're going to move it to Sedlec.
Aye, they have it. What of it?
We want to steal it on the way.
Have you all gone mad? Do you know how dangerous that is?
I know. That's why Zizka sent me here. I'm supposed to infiltrate the Praggers and make sure everything goes smoothly.
So what do you need me for?
Information. When are the Praggers going to take the cannon to Sedlec?
That's what you're supposed to find out, isn't it? But it looks like they got held up for some reason. Sometimes I hear them complaining they should have been long gone by now.
Where is the cannon now?
In the upper part of the camp where all the local captains have their tents. They've put up a palisade around the entire hilltop. And the guard at the gate doesn't let just anyone in. And what's more, they say the whole camp's gunpowder store is there.
And you think it's in the storehouse there?
That's the only place it can be. I haven't seen it anywhere down here, but they won't let me into the upper part.
Interesting.
Do you know anything about the cannon?
Not much. I've heard they call it the Finger of God, and it costs a fortune, but that's all.
Who's in charge here?
That's a pretty complicated question. But in a nutshell, there are 3 main captains here. They run the whole camp. Sigismund is holed up in Sedlec with his toadies and doesn't take much of an interest in what's going on here. The Cumans are under the command of a fellow called Chertan. Then there is Grozaf, who runs the camp. And then there are the Praggers, led by Dietrich Katz.
What is this Chertan like?
He's the commander of all the Cumans who marched into Bohemia. Sigismund officially gives the orders, of course, but it's Chertan they listen to. I've met him a couple of times. He's a tough fella. But his soldiers are loyal to him.
Who's this Grossov?
He's in charge of everything here. He's a nobleman, but don't expect him to act like one. They say he ran up debts and fell out with half the royal court. So Sigismund hauled him away here instead of taking him to Sedlitz. Watch out for him. You know how it is. The worse off a man is, the pushier he gets.
This Katz. Who is he?
He's in charge of the Prague Artillery Regiment. You should know him, in fact. It was him and his men who attacked Nabokov that time.
That Horson who nearly killed us all.
Calm down. You'll get your revenge soon enough.
Do you have any idea how I could infiltrate the Praggers?
The best thing would be to join up. There are never enough men. But it won't be as easy as it might seem. They won't let you go up and see cats just like that. But down by the shooting range, you'll find a fella they call Crow. He's a corporal in the Praggers. You'll know him by his big black moustache. He's Katz's right-hand man. So I'd try my luck with him.
But what if he turns me down?
Then I suppose you'll have to keep bothering him until he changes his mind. What else?
And once I've joined them, what next?
Find out when they're supposed to go to Sedlitz. And above all, why they're still here. And once you've got it sorted out with them and you're gonna all ride out with the cannon, I'll go straight to the Devil's Den and we'll get to work.
Well, it all sounds pretty dangerous. If I say the wrong thing or someone recognizes me, the game will be up. I could do the kiss for luck.
Is it not enough that I scrubbed you all over? And free of charge?
I knew that was going to fail.
I want to ask before we get started.
Do you know anything else about the Praggers that might come in handy?
Not really. They're artillerymen, as I said. And their pay is a lot better than the others. So they aren't too popular around here. That's all I know. They drink, play dice, and go to the baths just like all the others.
What's it like here? Should I be afraid?
Not really. But I wouldn't call it peaceful here. You know what it's like. Humans here, Praggers there. Couple of noblemen and a bunch of mercenaries who want to fill their purses. All
Bit of rain.
hot-blooded and all hating each other. Apart from that, it's lovely.
A melting pot, so you might be able to start a fight here.
Is there anything I should watch out for?
Your mouth, mostly. You know what you like. If you give the game away, you're a dead man. Just try and act normal. They get up to a lot of drinking, riding, and archery here. Now and then they fight like cats and dogs. But the captains have things under control for the moment.
Although what?
There's a rumor going round the soldiers that there's a spy here. At first, I was worried they were talking about me. But it seems not. Be careful.
That's all I need to know.
Get out of the water then. You've been in there for ages. Though I have to admit you've scrubbed up nicely. Maybe I should wash you more often.
As long as it's always free of charge.
Actually, there is something you could do to repay me. But that can wait. Enlist for service first, soldier.
Get enlisted. Without getting arrested.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
I mean, I assume this guy's asleep at the moment, to be fair.
dare you speak to me like that?
Oh, you pooch.
No, it's nothing too bad.
That's a field infirmary, okay. Okay. This is fancy.
Oh, it's just you, eh? Lord be with you.
Are you the one they call Crow?
I'm only Crow to good friends, or strangers who want to punch in the gob. Which group do you belong to?
Well, neither, I reckon. But I hope that'll change. I want to join your regiment.
You and a dozen other ne'er-do-wells. I've had fellas pestering me ever since Radovan let slip that we get double the pay. Go and ask Lord Bottomlucker, I mean. He's been taking on all kinds of mercenaries. You'll fit in better with his rabble.
Oh, that'd be a waste of my talents.
Oh, really? How's that?
Ooh.
I'm the best warrior far and wide. Give me any weapon, and I'll show you what I can do with it.
You? A warrior? Bollocks. Judging by the sight of you, the hardest work you ever do is raising a cup to your lips. And we've plenty here who can do that. Is there anything else you can do?
I'm a blacksmith. That's useful, isn't it? You're bound to need stuff hammered straight or sharpened all the time.
Aye, we need that. God knows we do. But that doesn't mean we have to let you join up, does it?
I know about herbs. If you have a sore throat, or need some extra energy, or you've got food poisoning, I'm your man.
That kind of thing always comes in handy. But we have a physician, and one that half the world would envy us. We don't need another.
Probably best not to say that.
I don't have any other talents. Well, not important ones, at least.
You're not a complete waste of space, that's true. But I still think you'd fit in better among the other mercenaries.
But I don't want to serve with some foreigners. You know what? Take me to your commander. Let him look me over. The worst thing that can happen is he'll have me kicked out of here, and you'll be rid of me.
God's wounds. All right, come on then. Maybe you'll get lucky.
Who the fuck are you?
My name's Henry, sir, and I want to enlist.
So you turn up and expect us to drop to our knees in awe? Crow, why did you let this fucker in?
I thought you might want to take a look at him. He may not know when to hold his tongue, but he said he knows about all kinds of healing herbs. That could come in handy.
Well, if that's true, but we'll have to try you out first in any case. I have this issue here.
Ah, you're not going on about that stupid charter again, are you? How many more men will you send to find it?
As many as it takes. Don't tell me you're not fed up with being stuck here. So, this is your test, Henry. Either you come back as one of us, or you don't come back at all. What do you say?
Well, I could give it a go.
Now that's what I call enthusiasm. With an attitude like yours, we'll never get out of this shithole. Listen up, then. Some of our men have gone missing. 7 of them. And with them a wagon with horses, to be precise. They had a very important cargo they were supposed to take to Sedlitz, but they never arrived there.
It seems they were last seen somewhere between Miskovitz and Rabstein. But that was ages ago. Christ knows where they might be now.
I know exactly what's happened to them.
Hang on, why would they go past Miskovitz? That's not on the way to Sedlets.
That's what I don't understand. But you can ask them if you find them.
Do you think someone ambushed them?
It's possible. The locals aren't too fond of us.
I don't give a shit what happened to them. They could have been eaten by squirrels for all I care. I just want that painted chest they were carrying. There's a very important charter in it, and we need it back. Got that?
All right, I think I understand. Find the men and bring back the charter.
Wait, damn it! You don't know the most important bit yet. Mishek, one of those 7, came back.
And you're only telling me this now? So question him, and we'll know what's going on, won't we?
Go ahead and try it yourself, genius.
Mishek was brought back on a cart. Some peasant found the poor bloke unconscious on the road and brought him here. He's been in the infirmary since then. But you can stop by, maybe the Sawbones will be able to tell you something. His name is Musa.
And let me tell you, you ain't never seen a man like Musa before.
That's about it then. Now on your way.
Don't worry, sir. You can rely on me. Consider it done.
Hergott, lad. You're pretty sure of yourself.
A bit too sure, if you ask me.
Isn't he just? You know what? Go and see Puta, the captain of the mercenaries who serve here. Some extra work will do you good. He'll go and requisition some supplies with him. And with a bit of luck, you'll get us something to eat without us having to torch another village. Now go. And don't get yourself killed, all right?
Okay, fair enough. So we're going to have a few missions here for a while by the sounds of it. I am, however, going to call it a night there because it's just about midnight. So thank you everyone who has stopped by. And also for the tips earlier, Reef, if you're still around. Either way, thank you very much. But I hope you all have a very nice evening. I'll probably stream tomorrow as well. I will, at some point during the day tomorrow, try and spend some time going through all the perks so I can learn them again. And I'll also see if I can find out about the Master Strike situation. But thank you all for watching, either live or if you watch the VOD later. I'll see you all soon.